Coach, we're a couple days away from fall camp. Head coach Lincoln Riley described it as kind of the night before Christmas. What does this time period look like, this final prep before camp?
It's exciting. I think when you see these guys around the facility, around campus, the energy that's here, knowing that we made some really good strides in the spring, and then seeing these guys work their tails off in the off season, and I think everybody's excited and ready to go see where we can take this thing. And there's a lot of belief, there's a lot of confidence. Anytime you can see results and guys get better, that's promising. And so I think, as a coach, that's all you can ask. So I'm looking forward to it, and we're just excited about it.
What was your main takeaway from spring camp when you saw your guys in pads?
The main takeaway from spring, when I saw them in pads, that I know we had some guys that are ready, if you will, ready to take the next step. So again, promising. The improvements that we had as a defensive unit was fun to see. And it was at the point where I had to share with a lot of the coaches that towards the end of spring, you didn't want to stop spring. So it started to become super fun. But there were some growing pains that we had to endure at the beginning of spring, which is understandable. And so now being able to build off of where we finished is the most exciting part about, coming into training camp.
What does this next step look like for a guy like Bear Alexander?
I think it's just growth, just overall continue to grow. Like we talk to Bear all the time about just continuing to get better. And that's with all of the guys. We have some really good guys on this defensive unit, on this defensive front that I think will really shock the world, in terms of the development, in terms of our improved size and strength. Coach Wiley's done a fantastic job with these guys in the offseason. And so I'm looking forward to it. Some of the things that we're going to be able to do as a coaching staff to help position some of these guys to have success is going to be fun. And then just seeing these guys take that and run away with it is the most exciting part.
This defensive coaching staff has so much experience. How have you seen you guys gel so far through these last 6 months?
Gelling has been like clockwork. When you just got guys that, just put the egos, no egos, that was never an issue for us. I think, the maturity that we were able to have amongst each other, all of our guys, I'm talking about quality control guys, graduate assistants. It's been extremely fun. We got so many wonderful football minds in that room, and being able to bounce information off and being able to have encouraging discussions, some that we agree on and some that we disagree on. Everybody has their way of doing things that they've been around, and then there's new ways that you understand that it can be done in those ways as well. And so there's more than one way to skin a cat, and we've been open to all of that, and so it's been fun.
Last week I asked Coach Riley what makes him excited about this defense, and he said the attitude that you guys bring to the field. How would you describe that attitude?
Well, I think everything starts with a physical mindset. Personally, I just refuse to not play the game that way. I think that's the only way that you play the game on the defensive side of the ball. Our guys understand that, and I think that itself, bleeds over to the other positions. Obviously, from a defensive line standpoint, we always feel like the big men run the team. The big men, lead the show, if you will. And so we want to be able to do that week in and week out. And I think that breeds to the confidence of the overall defense and the way that we work together as a unit.
What would a successful fall camp look like for you and your position group?
Just getting better, knowing that we've gotten better. I think that's all you can ask. If you're looking past anything else, then you're setting yourself up for failure. You have to stay the course, and if there's a plan to just get better every day, continue to show improvement, then, we're going to be ready, just peaking at the right time, not trying to rush the process. There are steps to peaking. As long as we're ready, by the time we get to Vegas, that's all what matters. So,
all right, Coach, thanks for the time and good luck this season.
Appreciate it. Thank you.